be as easy as they used to be. Getting harder every day. Think of anything today. What's going on around you? And what's happening inside you? It's happening. Oh no, no. What you think? What you want to say? It's a bit different. I want to find you in an atmosphere that will feel good. Sweet makes some good to me. That's the picture in our kids. Now I wish we could, but it's too late. What you think when you will say? I can't believe I'm playing in Garden Grove. This band, it's no secret, we've been around a long, long time. And I do believe this is the first time I couldn't say this. It's our first time playing in Garden Grove. I'm right, am I right? I can't think of any other gig we've ever done in Garden Grove.
More vocals are saying.
More vocals? Alright, more vocals. We're gonna mix it up tonight with some different stuff. We're gonna do some weird covers. We're gonna do some new stuff. We're gonna do a lot of old stuff too. If that's okay with you. Here's an old one. Super Entry. Yeah. She stands a stranger and your mates and their whiskey taste. I'm talking about to see tomorrow. And secret, angel man, secret, angel man. I'm giving you a number, taking me. Yeah, good connection tonight. There are three faces that you find. Tonight. I'm having a good time tonight, but this next one's pretty damn serious. This one goes out to all our friends in Japan who didn't quite make it. Since we're all too young to die. Rest in peace. Got a lot of friends in Japan. I'm hoping they're all okay. Time and time again, ever dare to be. I would now like to take this opportunity and I suggest you all do the same. It is now time to utilize the bar. Everybody drink. I cannot resist. In case you haven't seen us play last few times, we've been pulling something out here. There we go. Yeah, we got a little. Is that working? Yeah, it is. All right, this is about as vintage a short song as you're ever gonna hear. This one has been dug up for 30 years. It's called America. That was guaranteed crusty. All right, for all you loser friends who didn't make it to the show tonight, and they call you tomorrow and they go, hey, how was the show? You can just tell them this. 4 simple words. It's all a blur. Crazy how the truth gets left behind. Oh man, that's really blurry for me. Head rush. That guy's got a Phantom too. 4-string, yeah. There's a 12-string on either right now. That's a Phantom, what do you mean? If George Jetson owned a guitar, that's a Phantom. What was I gonna do? I had a plan. To begin, I used to read that in my mouth, talking stuff my friend. Nothing changed, I'm now a stranger, not violent pain. Alone down in a T-Street, I'm a man, I feel alright, but I keep on giving. down before me. When it's right, push your child. Everybody's gonna pass your head. I'm telling you, I'm lying. There's no such thing. Doesn't matter to me. I know no such thing.
We're gone mad. It's such a beautiful starry night here in the cabin. It's like camping. All right, this one goes out to you hippies. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
When the truth is found to be alive, all of the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody love? Do you need somebody love? Now wouldn't you love somebody love? You better want somebody love. That's right, yeah. When I love, and you're don't you want somebody love? Don't you need somebody love? Now why did you love somebody love? You better want somebody love.
Peace, man. All right. That's cool. Thanks a lot. All right, friend of ours lost her cell phone a little bit earlier, so look around under your foot and see if you see like smashed bits and pieces of electronics. If you do, turn them into the bar so she can get her phone back. She's very sad about her phone missing. So look around if you can. If anybody found it, sold it early, give me the money. Give me half. Come on. Before we play another note, I want to say, fuck yeah. That's right. Put some blood, ripped it up. So do the East Boys. Damn, it's pretty crazy when you look out in the pit and you see clown hair going around in circles. That's just weird. But I like it anyway. Alright, that was a lot of fun, but we're through messing around. This one's called short and fast. Alright, thanks a lot. This place is alright, man. I've got a good time. I hope you guys are too. Stoked to have a new club to play in Orange County. Let's keep the scene alive in Garden Grove, huh? All the bands who played tonight, I especially want to thank Joe Schultz for bringing us out. Always a pleasure working with you. Good old Joe. Check out our merch in the back. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, stickers, buttons, picks, CDs. We got all kinds of cool stuff, so pick something up and support the band. Appreciate it. We'll play a few more, and there's another band coming on after us. What are they called? Anybody know? Carpet. All right, band called Contradiction coming up next, so nobody's going nowhere, right? Let's hang out, have a few. Check it out, all right? Don't go away. We got a few more, we're not done yet. Perry G's gonna start this next one off. It's the title track of our first Posh Boy LP. Yeah, fuck that guy. It's called Living in Darkness.
right now. The Eastie Boys are running away. I mean, but I'm standing up. Got no place to be. A futuristic modern world. Things are what they seem. Okay, you better wake up. This is fantasy arms. Customers, teachers, let's go. Bye-bye. Let's control. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You guys are rad. Thank you. Check out stuff in the back, our merch. I'll see you guys next time. We got one more for you. It's called The Last. Goodbye. Hey. Oh my God. See you around. Somehow, don't make you understand. That's real true to your end. That's the whole process, man. We'll do anything you say. We'll have power over you. And we'll not pass you that authority. You know what they can do. I don't know what to say. See my chances out and walk away. I will not be a part of this land. Just can't take that down. See nothing too late to shout. Last goodbye. Last goodbye. That you never did expect. Have a bigger boy. All the habits will take. We'll be waiting for the crowd. They'll be shocked for the first time. They'll teach you what you need to know. Because I don't know what to say. Now I see my chance to turn and walk away. I wanna be a part of this romance. Just can't take that chance. As I see my opportunity to shout. Last goodbye. Last goodbye.
Let's get Mikey and Agent Orange up here, big ass fucking ad. You guys stay around for the last band here.
What, and then we're gonna run out of tape?
Okay, yeah. All right, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and say your name and what band you're in.
My name is Mike Baum. I'm the guitar player singer of Agent Orange.
All right, I'm Josh. I'm with A Drunk Punk Production and Project Infest Manifest Magazine. So we're going to be interviewing Mike here from Agent Orange. We are in Los Angeles and Garden Grove.
It's not Los Angeles.
Orange County, Garden Grove.
Yeah.
Okay. So what?
Garbage Grove.
Garbage Grove. So what year did Agent Orange start or form in?
That's a long time ago. I don't know that I recall. Senator. I don't know, 79, 78, I guess. Depends what you're talking about, you know, playing in the garage, playing parties. 78 probably, without a name, you know. Just a few guys making some, you know, making a bunch of noise until the cops come, you know. Started playing shows in 79. Put out the first record in 80. First album, 81.
Okay. Is there any other original members still in the band today besides yourself?
I think of that as irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Okay. So how does the scene compare from back you know, 79 to 80 when you guys were jamming to the scene nowadays?
It's a lot bigger now.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, I mean, the whole thing was punk in the early days. Like, it's hard to imagine this now, you know. It's, you know, everything is so, I mean, it's been so long, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, everything's kind of accepted now. There's nothing shocking, you know, and that's one of the things about punk rock in the early days. It's just, you know, the shock value of it, you know, and just for the fun of it, you know. And it was easy then too, you know, right? It was so easy to just piss people off or shock people, you know. And it's a great hobby if you can do it, you know. But it's sure hard to pull off these days, you know. Nowadays, you know, it's all been done, you know. And that said, I mean, I just think that's the general attitude, you know. And smart punks know that, you know, there's still a way to do it. Look at these guys, for God's sakes, you know? I mean, there's always a way. Where there's a will. What guys? See what I mean? You know? It can be done, you know? But in the early days, it was easy. All you had to do was walk down the street and, you know, cars are smashing, you know, people chasing you down the street with a baseball bat, you know, just because you had a funny haircut, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, those days are kind of gone, you know? At least for us, not for you guys.
All right, has Agent Orange been writing any new material?
Yeah, I mean, we're always writing, but like, I don't know. We need someone to like wave a bunch of money in front of us. Otherwise, you know, we'd rather just play shows and hang out with our friends.
Okay. So,
but we have been recording. We released a new single like in October, and this is our first time we've really taken a break like from the road. I'd say in the last 5 years, we've been busier than we have for the entire first part of our career, you know, since the beginning. So things are just getting crazier and crazier, and so for us right now, it's really just a matter of trying to find the time. Just trying to find the time, trying to like lock out the time and just tell our booking agency like, leave us alone for a couple months, you know, like, you know, if we can just stay home for a little while, I'm sure we can get a new record recorded.
So, are you guys on tour right now, or did you just come and just jam this show tonight?
No, this is, well, you know what, we're doing stuff on the West Coast right now. We're just trying to like stay off of like, you know, a really long tour where we're playing every single day, you know. Because usually when we go on the road, we're out for like a month and we take like 2 days off or something, you know. 1 day in New Orleans, 1 day in Austin or something like that, you know. But so yeah, we're home for a little while, and we're just kind of trying to get some things sorted out, you know. When you're on the road that long, there are a lot of little things about your life that gets neglected and start falling apart. So that's our first opportunity to like stay home and fix a lot of things, you know. Try and get the, you know, get things sorted out. I guess that's all I want to say.
All right, I saw you a couple years back with it was Fear, Agent Orange, DI, and Total Chaos.
Yeah,
and I kind of.
what was the name of that?
That was
the SoCal Punk Invasion.
Yeah.
I got to be manager.
So
That's right, he was on the road.
So how was that tour with all those bands?
It was really fun. Seriously, like, I mean, anytime that we're hanging with DI, it's super fun. So like to be able to do like a whole summer tour, and that's another thing we haven't been doing for a long time. It's the summer tours. You know, just because like work tours out and all these tours in the summer, there's so much competition, you know? Like there's just bands playing all the time. And so usually in the summer, like that's the only time, you know, believe it or not, that's the only time in Southern California when the ocean is warm, you know? So I'd rather stay at home and enjoy the summer, you know?
Yeah.
Like instead of competing with everything else. But honestly, that was a super fun tour, being out with DI and Total Chaos, you know? And you know, the bass player of Fear was our old bass player Sam, and so it was really cool. It's just, you know, a lot of people, a lot of good friends out on the road. That makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah,
It definitely does.
Do you like playing larger or smaller venues?
I like them both, really. I mean, it's larger venues are, you know, it's a little bit more of a, it's a little weird for us just because we're a trio, you know, we're a little band. So big giant stages are, you know, for us it's like, you know, come in Perry, you ready? You know, it's like you can't. It's hard to hear each other. And
Yeah.
I mean, we played some really big stages, like especially in Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
South America in general is just really, big places, and
Yeah.
and they're loud, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, and there's nothing else. But there's nothing like a small club, totally jammed.
Yeah.
Full energy, just going off. And,
Yeah.
No matter how big we get, I hope that we're always able to. And that's one of the things, not every band can do this, but it's like something that I look at that I really count my blessings every day that we can do that. We can, play a really big place one day, House of Blues or something, and then, the next day we're down the road someplace in a really small place, and it's just crazy, It's great. It's great to be able to do both, I would hate to be stuck in just, doing big shows all the time.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably get a little tired of that.
Yeah.
But I can never get tired of playing hot, stinky, back sweaty clubs. That's just fun.
Yeah. So,
time.
if you had to pick a favorite, what would be your favorite song to play live?
Last Goodbye.
Yeah.
It's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding though. El Dorado, because it's the shortest and fastest.
Yeah. And you guys
Just
jamming
kidding
that
again. Any instrumental, because I didn't even have to sing.
Yeah.
No, they're all good. I mean, really. I mean, Bloodstains, believe it or not, I've probably played that song, 600 billion times.
Yeah.
But, people love it. And it goes off. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
shit, That's what it's all about.
I would
People
say that's
like it.
probably my favorite.
It's a good one. It is. I do like Basketball. I'm really having a great time playing America, to tell you the truth, because that's literally a song that, that was our first EP. It was a 3-song EP, and that was one of the songs. And literally, I swear to God, it seemed like it was only a matter of months that we dropped that from the set and never played it. Didn't play it until, just a few months ago. We were just messing around at rehearsal. I just for some reason, I played the opening chords and I went, oh, this could be fun.
Yeah.
I always thought it wouldn't be, but I was wrong, And it is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Another question. Let me gather my thoughts here real quick. I had a good one. Just drawing a blank now. So,
I got a question.
yeah. Go ahead.
What inspired you to play rock and roll, baby? What did you hear that made you want to play rock and roll?
That was another influence. Like
That's what I want to know.
What influences did you guys have when you were forming? As other bands.
It all goes back. It goes back so much further. I mean, I can tell you, I'm the youngest of 3 boys. So my 2 older brothers, basically all their record collection just kind of got trickled down, and So I mean, for me, I can just my earliest memories are just sitting there playing 45s, just all these cool old records. I mean, that's what really got me in the early days. It's just everything. I mean, anything I heard just caught my attention. Music.
Yeah.
And both my older brothers are musicians. Well, actually, that's not true. One of my brothers is a guitar tech, so he's like a mechanic, but he doesn't play. And my oldest brother worked for Fender, so there was always Fender guitars laying around the house. There's always instruments. He was it's a thing. It's like when you grow up in a music family, it's just there from day one.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well,
back as far as I can possibly remember.
Well, growing up, what was your favorite band?
Ooh. I always went for obscure bands, really, There's a band called the Fabulous Knickerbockers. Everybody thought they were the Beatles back in the day. And they're a pretty awesome band. Great drummer, great guitar player. That's one obscure band that I always really liked. Obviously the surf bands, the lively ones.
Yeah, the lively ones.
OC band, beyond that, I mean, it was one thing after another, but always obscure things, I've never really been all that interested in mainstream music,
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, I shouldn't say that, because I mean, actually, unless it's so mainstream Motown or something just anything you hear on the radio or whatever, but if it's popular or whatever, generally, I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for taking your time out, and having this interview.
Thank you. Good questions. And
Yeah,
I
and
want to thank all these guys, actually, especially him.
Me.
Mike
Palm! Fucking rules, Mike Palm! Woo!
Yeah,
my fucking hero!
Overall, we, kids are...
Guitar hero!
Unholy